for various reasons. But I thought I'd just do a short one. I have a route that I like to come home when I'm out at night that takes me through this plaza with cactuses, and before that there's a park back there. Um, oh no, one of the cactuses has been knocked over. I'm guessing they're just like fiberglass. Oh, unless it's on purpose. No, I don't think so. Wait, it does seem to be on purpose because it's got all these bolts in it. I don't know. Something to think about. Of course, I focus on the one that's an aberration instead of all the ones that are upright and doing their thing. You know, as an artist, whatever. I notice. As a pessimist, I notice the failures. Anyway, if I put... Here's the thing, you know, thinking about... I've been talking with friends about technology and stuff. And like if I put my destination into Google Maps or whichever, they're not going to tell me the way that I'm currently going home. They're going to tell me a different way that either takes a minute less, or maybe the walking portion is shorter, but it's a much less pleasant walk. So like, it's just an example of not turning things over to computers. You know, if they don't know me, I'd rather be the one making my decisions. And so for me, walking through a park and this art installation, and then from here there's a tunnel underneath the road. Well, I'll just take you the whole way. There's a tunnel underneath the road, and then I'm right there. So but the first night, okay, so like the first night I was here, this plaza was empty. And then the second night I was here, I was walking home and they were all here. So it's like, you know, they popped up overnight to me. And I was just like, oh, look at this. Isn't this awesome? Even though I don't normally like these mass-produced art projects. We did them with manatees in my town. Now, usually they're all over town. Seeing them all in one place is kind of different. But like eventually these will probably all end up somewhere. I participated in a Mooney or Money doll, like a plastic thing. And I think maybe I was supposed to try to sell it. I just kept it. I mean, I would have sold it, but nobody buys my stuff. But I love it, but I don't think of it as much in terms of art. But I mean, this is me. This is me and my. I've been thinking about what artists make and what is right for the time, and I don't make the art that's right for this time. However, I think it's always time for... There's got to be an ad slogan that finishes that construction, but it's always time for... Oh, and by the way, we are next to and on top of an architectural dig site. This is, from what little work I've done to learn about my whereabouts, this is sort of like a suburb offshoot of what was the center. This is Tlatelolco, and this was like a separate settlement from the main one downtown, which for some reason I'm blanking on right now. I want to say Tenochtitlan. That's it, right? Or is that the name of the pyramids? I am a bad host, but that's what happens when I'm this tired. I mean, probably, and ignorant. Let's not very good at being a tour guide. I'm only good at talking about myself. I was talking about art. I think there's a cockroach, a living cockroach. I've only seen dead ones so far. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Oh, there's a couple. I mean, they were here first. Presumably, I wonder where they originated and how they colonized the world. Let's see. If I were a local artist, would I participate in this? Probably. I probably wouldn't be asked. All right, get over it. What was I saying? Oh, the kind of art that I want. Well, this is why. Oh, I know. This is important to me. So my paintings have been, well, all of my art is for me and my own development, but specifically, the paintings. By the way, there's a guy over there doing his Krav Maga or whatever, but there are always people using the public spaces. I mean, I haven't been out in them at 3 a.m. yet, but there's always something going on. Earlier today, there was a whole little dance class going on over there. It was very cute. And I have said this before, but I just get the feeling that a lot of the usages are not permitted, not permitted, not impermissible, but I mean, like, I could be wrong, but I think I think communal spaces are very casually managed, but like I said, I could be wrong. At the same time, there's like police everywhere, and we can't go into, according to my host, you used to be able to go into the archaeological dig site just like on your way to get milk, like just cut through it. But I would imagine that possibly led to degradation of the historic treasure. But so, well, the lighting kind of messes it up, but over there is a temple that was taken over, and like everything was, so it's a Catholic church now, but it's on the site of, or rebuilt from, the temple that was here. But yeah, you just have to look it up yourself because I'm not a tour guide. I mean, I'm doing my best or whatever, but what I learned today was about the tearing down of taking down of the Columbus Monument in the middle of the Paseo Reforma. How's this for a disturbing image? Well, I mean, I guess it's not as bad as some others because, well, I don't know the stories of those bones, but I think possibly it's different, but maybe one of the best cities to compare Mexico City to is Rome, because of, like, everywhere you look, there's something that's historical in terms of thousands of years. So, but it's a modern city. It's a thought anyway. However, there's, well, because I feel a sense of continuity here in Mexico City that is shocking, considering that the majority of people are mixed, of the conquered and the conquerors. I mean, that's not, I don't know if, how that compares to Italy, although I don't know anything. I'm tired. I don't even know my own life. So what was I trying to say about art? I was trying to say, oh, so I think that the reason that I'm sort of switching to videos and writing, and I mean, I think you can make anything art. I won't say that I make good quality, but I care about the sharing of personal emotions, and and I no longer feel as, I love making big paintings, but then what? Where do they go? What do you do with them? I don't want to have a life that's about trying to gin up what, I don't know the origins of that, but that does sound offensive. It's probably related to, well, are genies offensive? I don't want to put so much effort into getting attention. So I mean, that detracts from the purpose. And I don't want to put a bunch of effort into, oh, this is, you got to see this. I don't want to put a bunch of effort into, so this is, we're under a road. And when they built these, so I'm in the middle of a big development. And they made this tunnel with classrooms under the road. And you would think it would be really loud, but it's really not. It's peaceful under here. Like, you would think it would be boom, boom, boom from, but they must have, oh, there's some, oh yeah, that one's pretty bad. Well, whatever. That was probably a big truck. But in general, I've never noticed. Oh, and so school's not currently in session, but they're doing art projects. And so during the day, they'll have tables out here and kids working. And anyway, and yet, like, and then these are apartment complexes with stores and things on the first floor. And I'm just in one of these over here that a guy uses his 2 extra rooms as an Airbnb. And the place was built in the 70s, 80s. So I don't know how much I care about making the right art for the time, but art is a communication, and I think there's something about paintings that end up in private collections that isn't alive enough, as because we have these new technologies that are available. It'd be different if if I were living in a different time and I were invited over to talk about my work, and people, I mean, like, I loved the few times that I painted live socially. That was great. But and I like painting solo. It's like therapy. But then I end up hanging on to all this work, and it becomes kind of a negative feeling. So I like the digital because it just doesn't take up any real space, and it can just all good disappear. And I especially like live because but I mean, is this art? Well, we'll see. But my art is about processing and expressing my own emotions, and so is this. I would, someday like to possibly get, oh wow, they're using so like outdoor gym equipment kind of thing. that's real popular in Mexico, but most of them aren't used. Um, I mean, usually when I pass them by, they're empty. But this one is very popular, and it's in the middle of umpteen residential towers, so that it's actually used. That was a flash of thought that I had earlier today, which is like, oh, if I had grown up here, I feel like I'd be a lot